Episode, sports line with JLE Marte, when stuff sports like family, and the co-host Pat, that's on. Trying out this new thing and still working on getting this together. I'm the host JLE, and we got to talk about what happened recently in the NBA playoffs. Knicks is up by 14, and man, that was a great game to watch. Finally, NBA basketball was. And Smith got his three. He was quick. Halliburton thought he hit the regular dagger with the choke time. It was still going on for the two. But it was overtime and they closed it out and beat it by three. As I checked at halftime, Knicks was up by three, but that for anybody that knew that was around in the 90s and 80s, early 2000s, before LeBron took over the league, that's what you saw. The season and the play. They had a commercial imagine where it says India actually fantastic. That's what you always saw. Two things to keep hard, going down to the wire, not putting. Have a great game. That's why, personally, I say the email was still out, so the ratings were terrible this season. A lot of games were not just watching, people out of three. And I think if you know listen out, you gotta do that too. And if you can count Western Conference, every on that. You understand all these 3-point shots, you got not so safe. They're going to the winner. People are down to these balls, doing physically, playing with some hard passing. Just on the watch. And then Nick Pacers, they have a little rivalry. They don't play each other in a while, so they continue tradition. They don't see how to make you find the ball. Because OKC and Minnesota, Anthony Edwards is a talented player. But all that hype here, man, he the next face of the league, he ain't good. But this dude ain't doing nothing for him. Yeah, he bought out because everybody saw the trash, layers of five and all that. He took the fix to it. Decided to it. He could have. But come on, man. It shouldn't be you get offended when you ball out. You told me to superstar talent you pay big bucks. This is a Western Conference Finals. The lights are bright. There you are. And right now, the recently crowned NBA MVP, State Genesis Alexander, that's Lakers calling himself, saying that he bought. Then that Halliburton looking at a point guard that giving the team the ball on offense, everybody have that team goal and have all the ego talk about stuff. They trying to win. I know I saw Will Raymond, he did that say, asked the question about it's a lot of non-Americans in MVP level. American players got to stand up. Because the game became global, like they started the league wanted, and they do it for the league. I was watching Talk stuff. I think it's called George podcast where it was asked first about is this OKC better than Russ, Katie, and the Beard today. They Congress was also won an MVP, but they couldn't play the good. They won one game against LeBron, D-Wade, and Doc in 2012. And under Russell Westbrook fighting to not lay down them, they were gonna shoot off the top. Last year, OKC number one seed got put out first round. Everybody counting like they doing season. They got put out as number one seed. Like Then y'all fake, y'all know you. Y'all know about that. So now, I'm starting to see they trying to get out. They're trying to play something free. And they're winning by double digits. But they're playing 10 games. Oh, I see. All you playoffs right now. So I get Indiana and OKC, New York, Minnesota is playing like 7, 8 in a row. You do them higher. Because y'all playing third of the day. We get spread out. Y'all in the first, second. When you get to the conference finals and the finals, you go get it back. Well, the finals are spread out to the top. But conference finals are get it back. So it's weird that you ain't utilizing your whole team, so y'all are well rested, and y'all can get out. Because, okay, she play fast pace. They want to play fast pace, and that stuff matters. And you can't keep playing your little players all the minutes. That's what you do for the game. So they're fine. But so far, it's been great. I mean, I assume Anthony Edwards is good enough for them to win the game and go home, but I don't expect him to get stuck. You do that fast anyway. Some of these games can come off quick, especially you set for that. They take game off and lose by them. I can tell you wrong, but that demonstrated we need to go seven. The Golden State City need to go far ahead. Right now, it's like let them play with 70%. But we're going to see it every day, so they might be checking them. It might be man-to-man defense, so you ain't getting open looks, but I noticed that even with them having a goal, but you don't see how traditional teams always stuff a big guy in the block shot. Like the way the Pacers came back and won, and even Jalen Brunson going to the rim, like there was no one trying to block it out with the big man. Like, that's why you still be big men. Guard the paint. Spurs and Duncan Robinson and Tim Howard, they won chips because you weren't going in there because you blocking shots. The back play, I was a morning, you was like, come on, man. You just see people just walking to the rim for layups and dunks. Like, wow. That's like, when somebody gonna get on you like, no, you can't touch my rim like this. Like the collapse of New York. No defense in the and someone sees that moves to a shot, it's over. So you still seeing some things and you're like, okay, y'all are playing harder than this play you still need big power forward center to be around the rim, protecting it, to make people take jump shots. And like you know, all these people are not funny inside because y'all can't hit these like you might get more rebounds. And you don't feel rebounding. I look at that stat sheet, I see too many big men not averaging at least 10 rebounds like that. That wasn't common when NBA basketball was worth watching season long and the playoffs. You were the power forward center, like you had to get at least 10, 15. You don't even see that now. You see more guards and small forwards that rebound. It's like, this is kind of weird. Ball right there in the goal square. And they might take little players with that passion like Rodney or Robinson to want to get them there. That helps their team get much chance in offense. Many little fundamental things you listen to the break, the context of that show you that you do okay. And it's like, why are you not doing it? Like Jordan and Rob, 1-3 steps. What did Rob impact really steps in 3 years? He averaged almost 20 rebounds, and those are extra possessions for Jordan Pippen, two coaches defense on each play. That matters. Our board players, the regular set Kobe, you can be more than one, get them board. Those extra veterans, they think about it. Everybody just want to, I get it. Definitely amazing hitting three. I thought it was good. 2 point basketball field. So they shoot the three, maybe the mid range, jumper, and the rim, the dunk. That's really what. But it's better than what we thought. There's no games off, so they're saying all week here. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fun. Now, because we're in the contract season coming, NBA is gonna be back on NBC. This is the last season for NBC to have it. The inside NBA is moving over to the field. I know Barker has been saying how I'm not gonna be picking nobody up. I'm gonna do what I've been doing, so I'm not opinion. I'm not here to say the ground watch the waterman on the top. I'm shocked about saying not the real money coming out there. He wanted to go to players, but I'm gonna say he missed that. Like, shocked immediately to start to broke the guy like that, like he off the water. And everybody was afraid to say the honest opinion. But I'm thinking this is Jordan, because he's gonna be a commentator. Probably for the most biggest games for NBC. And Jordan still got stuff about it. John thinking they looking at it saying we gotta stop it all this good and man the base value. But you got 4 titles. You can't have a conversation about who the greatest. And he got 4, Jordan got 6. You never bring up Kobe, he got 5. You never bring up Tim Duncan, he got 5. I mean, you want to have that argument. Bill Russell has 13. He's the greatest guy. So you go to that championship VIP lounge, he way at the back with the 13. Jordan is a 2 row in front of 6. So even he would say you paid this out the season before him to win. He got 6. One of the greatest ever, the most unstoppable character. So how are we acting like it basketball started with Jordan? No. And basketball is starting with LeBron. And guys very common, but audience, marriage, and stuff. You forward to the time. And able to win the titles you won, you always played the great time. Now, had he won in '07, with the team made those further studies, they would shout his praise to the heavens because you were the only true option of that team. But you won with D-Wade at the time the top 5, Box the top 6. Hall of Fame player. Then he won with Kevin Love, who's still the Hall of Fame. Kyrie, who's in the Hall of Fame. Then he went to my Lakers, in Texas. Your brother tried that people every time. I don't know. I said, who was it? His brother. So I had 3 months off to go play. You ain't got AD who is the Hall of Fame. I mean, Mason kind of guy that if you keep playing with all the 7 footers, why are we giving you credit for that? You should win. You playing with people 6'5". So hopefully they stop with this Jordan versus Brown thing. It's more of your feeling generated too. When they talk about Shannon Sharp, other people, I didn't was when Kobe walked in there a few years ago. They start talking on LeBron is not stop. You get paid to say it, you start putting in standard. I'm paid by say my the take on you make it. Now there are some times for the school LeBron fans that are. Y'all you bandwagon people, a lot of y'all who came over to my local squad, go home. I'd rather we build a team that can continue to get all these skills. Like now we on the Yama squad. Like where he wanted to go. And right saying, like, I don't have no one pick. It's going to be super flag. They see Yama. Really for what? You don't play defense like you do after you win that title. They got the championship and coach title, so they weren't still playing up their level that they did in the war. His term only got a few more years left, so if you don't win, you gave a player that you can get 15 years out of the league and keep it fast. You build around them. And they do keep fundamentals that do. So I would waste that draft pick on him. No, because Giannis was humble, but given how the coach got fired, like you started buying into the hype a little bit. No, you ain't that same dude that was humble, work hard, and all that. You started becoming, you know, regular in the side. Oh, I got power. Let me use it now. Y'all got down river and did less than the stuff doing this coach over there. And to me, you've been vindicated because y'all didn't really do much. So what was fine? We weren't there. You didn't ball out of control. One doing on group numbers 40, 20, where you block. So what's our two times? But everybody wants him to go for it as much as I've heard people say, man, I ain't feeling that. I want that in the second cat right. You're gonna build your team, you're gonna do your best effort, work hard, play defense, and you let the shit fall where it falls. But all this kicking your butt to get start talent, you ain't doing that. It don't get you there. And if they are going to cater to you like that, you gotta bring it good. So let's say Dr. Buff is playing to Magic. Magic brought fast shit. They played in 9 I call it 10. But if you ain't playing on that type of level all the time, so I'm telling you what you want, what you don't want. That's what's been said about Ron Brown. That's he was bow to whatever whims he felt he wanted. You know, they're supposed to be on it. Well, no. I guess we do another stuff. He said no. Then after they started getting hurt, I started having issues. I ain't about to do it by myself. And it didn't go. You made that comment when you first came. We would have won if I played. And right there, we played. If you ain't playing, you don't even speak of it. Because you weren't here. I guess from the manager's perspective, you looking at, they did the best they could. And you saying, well, we would have won with me, saying like they nothing without Pat right over to him, they got it. So what happened? Then bug I want to be here. I ain't happy. They send me that to go to state. You're supposed to be play time. Steph get hurt. This is a golden opportunity. If any man you can rest of I'm gonna give you an opportunity. He should have balled out. And they got swept 4 games straight by Minnesota. And Anthony Edwards won averaging 35 points. That was bad. So you had an opportunity to show when Steph go down, I can carry the load, playoff G and all this stuff. It was an outcome. And then you ask these questions instead of stepping to the playoffs for real. Well, I just kind of play within the offense. That wasn't the stuff he was talking over there. They didn't bring you in to play some offense. I'm pretty sure they said you're the number 2 option. Steph go down, you're the number 1 option. Bryce got blackballed. So you disappear with it. No. I play team ball. That's the top out. So if it ain't team ball, then you want all the money, all the accolades, all the time. It's all about me. They talking about, well, they should be able to do something with it. I wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say they can win just they got their program stuff. What do you want to do? Shoot. Without Steph, y'all got Steph. I agree with Monkey there. Without Steph Curry, y'all are out of it. So one, y'all coaches ain't good enough to win time y'all got. Okay, she had like a 15 draft pick, like Boston did years ago, and built the team they got. Now they number one seed, and two in the way for the NBA time. They went through years, but they built it. They coached them up. It took Boston a while, but they built it. They coached them up. They won a title. That still works, but you got to coach. A lot of these players are talented, but they're not fundamentally sound. So if you ain't giving them the fundamentals, I mean, you jumping and dunking in high school is 2 years old, year 4 but can you make the free throws? Can you hit good things for free? What's your mid range look like? Do you have any coaching? If you more dominant with your right hand, let's take that away, how you develop a secondary. This is stuff that Jordan Cody and other greats have done where you hear Reggie and other people you say, I look, there was no reason. So again, I'm checking. That's going to be clear. You're the best, you want to be the best, you gotta work on the play. A lot of players don't do that. Like, oh, I know him shooting a 3 point now. I'll be nice. He ain't gonna hit no jumpers, 15 footers. I'll be nice. You're like, and you see the film like that. You like it. You say the film like this dude ain't working on. And that's where you see by these one and done coming out of basically high school to NBA to that 1 year of college, they don't count. And the NBA is becoming the gun league for sure. There's a benefit to it. But I feel like that. I mean, as a basketball fan, I already say these 2 years through and learn how to play basketball. Instead of you getting paid millions, and I gotta watch terrible basketball, so you learn your fundamentals, but still learn the college or elsewhere. But that's the downside in their way. Because I want. So when they do, they don't. I want. That didn't tell me I make that. I was good. I need the defense and defense. Now I need more than you. Everybody team to be complete. That makes you entertaining. Because I want to bring you in for defense. I want to bring you in this suggestion, this is you guys. You want to good for that team in the corner. Like, no, because of the TV deal, the money has gone up. You gotta be more than that. If you charge the fed to go to a game, I need to get some more. But hopefully, this transition to next season, and these games are protected. They're not playing, they're doing the thing. And you get back to going to your basketball, so it's a great sport. That's why the big three starts talking about you. You see more competitive basketball over there. I don't want to see from October to mid-April. Maybe the few teams trying to be champions fight hard, everybody else is expecting to. No, I gotta wait now to see y'all play hard. You can play hard all the time. Everything you must be TV. So we'll see. Now, right off the top, I'm pretty sure NBA would rather see New York than probably Minnesota. There's Mark Anthony Edwards, there's Marcus Smith, Metro, Garden, but won't be shocked with the other Simba. That's the co-host. But I won't be shocked with this. OKC, OKC New York can do that. So I know OKC ain't sexy, but they playing basketball. Really, that's all it matters. Injuries, Caleb Turk, with the foul, they kind of replace his bird versus Magic, white, black, and all this stuff. Basketball. Let them play basketball. Keep putting in for the WWE. Help them get better salaries and advertising money coming in and all that, all this versus that. All that. And Ryan Clark and the RG3. RG3 is pretty good first half. So you say it's the A-Hole. You usually be in that concept like this. That's just a blanket case that you need more to say like this. You ain't hurt competitively or something and that watch it. You know, all that wife, race, and all that. Let's keep it on the court and field stuff. I mean, we're talking about JLE basketball. This is good. A lot of women go, they're ready to take that. Let's focus on that. Even though take, enjoy the holiday, got safe, responsibly, have fun. The rerun for the weekend shows, let's go off. With that. How about that? And enjoy yourself, people.